Hey, Herd. We are the Sisterhood of the Traveling Bantha. We are your hosts, Rexy
and Denise, and we are recording with special support from Councilmember Mark Collier,
broadcasting from a galaxy far, far away.
Pew pew.
It says,
Hey, Herd.
What is up? We are back for another adventure here. We have Matthew. I forgot your character's name.
Me too. Elkaris.
I was going to say, we'll just let this linger.
Rude.
You should have said it wrong. It's SWarz. You pronounce everything like
I couldn't even remember the gist of the name. I just knew he was a Twilight. That's it.
Yep. That's all I know.
We have Eric, who is Pesky. We have Rexy, who is Foxy. Or Fox. And then Denise, who is Kyla.
Hooray. You're the only one who can remember. But see, I'm going to have to go back and watch because I feel like I probably said Haran in the earlier.
I think we said it.
Oh, like you just said.
There's 6 different ways to pronounce that. Right?
Yeah, it's like more fun to like.
It's like Han Solo, Han Solo. Either way. You know.
Yeah, one of those doesn't sound as good.
Right.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
true.
Potato, you know.
So I guess leading into that, should we do a quick recap before we dive in?
Wait, you have. Okay, we go. Mistress. We couldn't see you on the screen. So we
And I'm like, all the other I'm Ari and droids and stormtroopers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sleazy.
I'm usually people who are dying.
She's the red shirt of the group every episode. So do you want to give a quick recap?
So
Got
last
philosophy
time
guts.
you how could you forget? You met a new character, Elkaris. We all made it to Ryloth. There are citizens in need, a small struggling colony. It's a mixed colony. So on Ryloth right now we have Shamson Dula, who is seriously aiding most of the Twi, but this group is humans, Brock, Twi'lek, all the kinds. So they're having their own struggles. Elkaris is from around here with a suspiciously barren house that these 3 raided while he was out.
Thieves.
You don't know that?
You know, they looked into him. He's maybe sus. Who knows? I don't know. I know things, but I won't say them. You went to a neighbor's home to find that his parents have gone missing.
Yes.
And you were showing the group a secret tunnel, a secret passage that leads into the governor's palace. In the middle of the night, night shift crew had already left. You all passed through the canyons. You chose to walk, arrived a couple hours after, hopefully not to raise any suspicions by the Empire, who is here on World and in the governor's palace. You are looking into an Imperial named Rarik. Specifically, you all have gotten some research material back from Quinn Station.
Yes.
From this individual. So things, it's suspiciously all tied together. But then where we left off last time specifically, you all heard the noise as a droid happened upon you all. So that's actually where we'll go ahead and open up. We have this Viper probe droid. Oh yeah, we should go for Destiny.
Ari's parents were missing too, right?
Yes. Totally missing in the gold.
Oh.
Oh, already died.
Every single week, you guys.
I got what good say. Good say. Four dark, 1 good.
You got dark as well?
Oh, stop that. Are you surprised? This is so powerful.
It's super duper dark. I'm gonna move this over here.
Oh.
So I can grab it a little more easily. So just a reminder for folks at home, dark side destiny points are for my use, and light side is for our wonderful hero character use. So
we have one.
Four now.
for now.
Pesky has kind of been coming in clutch in a little way in every single episode, though.
Damn Jawa.
These are gonna be really useful.
I know.
I mean, come on. I'm the only one that got like stuff. You got.
I know.
You have a flamethrower.
No, she got like
I got my
goggles and comms.
Okay.
Don't forget Lumi.
I
We did not use Lumi in combat before, but as a maneuver, you can actually command Lumi to like destroy things.
That's
Okay.
So keep that in mind. But yeah, we should roll for initiative. So I'm gonna say that you all sort of heard it coming. We'll go ahead and we'll use cool. So go ahead and check out whatever your cool skill is, and you'll roll just the dice for that. There's no difficulty on this, and I will roll for our lovely bad guy here, which is I'm gonna pull one of these.
Jawas are not very cool, apparently.
Oh my. Okay.
3 of these, right?
Yeah, 3 greens. It looks like Tyler's got a really good roll, so you are definitely gonna put a slot up at the front. We have 3 advantage, so that'll be definitely after our droid who has a single success.
Jawa has so cool.
Oh no. Okay, so here we go. Maybe we got 2 player slots ahead of our droid. So there's no set initiative. We're just securing essentially players and non-player character slots. So we have 2 player slots. Who would like to go first? You have this Viper probe droid sort of hovering and looking at you all. It has blasters, but it hasn't activated them yet. You're a little bit quicker than it is. What would you like to do?
Can we convince it that we're just lost?
I don't think they really talk though, do they?
Oh no.
fly around and they report back if they see you.
Yeah,
Scamming.
Yep.
Or shoot.
We just destroyed it.
Okay, so
That's
shooting.
a fair.
You can fire the flamethrower at it. What distance are you?
I will say that this thing is currently at medium range, sort of floating up above you all. So you can totally shoot it with your flamethrower. I think the range on it is short, so you would need to move forward a little bit so that way you can try to fry this thing. Would you like to do that? Yeah. All right.
That sounds appropriate.
Do
that work?
Give her some inspiration and whisper in her ear.
Would you like Kyla to go first to make use of her? Yes.
Okay. Foxy, we can't screw this up. Our lives are literally dependent on you.
No pressure.
Pull out that flame floor.
And then
Flame floor.
it will
Flame floor.
Yeah, make us a flamethrower.
Take a step forward and show it who's boss. Put down the empire. You got this.
through the mechanics, and then I look up and I'm like, I'm going to get squirted.
This is to get back at the empire. We're taking all those animals back on our ship.
Not to fall. Why don't you go and make it? This is your inspiring average leadership check.
So leadership check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got 2 yellows, 3 greens, and then I have one of the black.
It removes it, I bet, on yours. Does it have a line through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that if there were setback die on this, you would remove one of them. But there are not currently on this one. So you'll have 2 purples on this check with all the good dice that you have there. And then we'll see what happens.
All right. Let's hope that this did some good. We got some.
Okay. So I'm just going to take a peek real quick because these will cancel out.
I can never remember how to read the die.
Well, if it helps, we do have little cheaties on them. So, Kyla, You have 1 success and 3 advantage left over on this check.
Okay. Okay.
So it does say on your inspiring rhetoric, so for each success, 1 ally within close range recovers 1 strain. Spend advantage to cause 1 affected ally to recover additional strain. But the improved portion of your skill says that each ally affected gains a boost die on all skill checks for a number of rounds equal to your leadership, which I think is 2, if I remember correctly.
How do you check that?
So I think because you rolled with 2 yellow dice, which usually is a match for how many ranks you have in skill.
Yeah, I do have 2 yellow.
So, let's see. So each success, 1 ally in close range recovers strain. Each ally affected. I'm assuming you're choosing.
So if they all have, any of them has a strain, do they recover 1 also? Or is it either or?
I think it's 1 ally per success, and on this particular one, I think you only have 1 left over. Yeah, you only have 1 success left over.
Okay.
So you could choose.
Anybody have a strain?
I
We
think
got,
I don't.
well, we got it from the
I was gonna say, you might
sandstorm.
I was gonna say you might check
Yeah.
your papers because when you all went through the canyon and the sandstorm, you all might have suffered
no.
a bit.
I have wounds, but
Let me
no
check
strain.
my paper.
I had a strain.
No,
I'm gonna write it down so
I
we're
had, I
gonna.
had 2 strains.
Okay. You can take 1 of the strain. I definitely had a strain. I come from a cold planet. I don't do warm.
No, this is the arid dweller.
That's the arid dweller.
Jawa likes it. Roll around in it.
Corn does not like sand.
Let's see. I feel like I need to double check this one later,
Okay.
but at least for right now, just remember that they get boost die on skill checks for each round equal to your leadership. So that's 2 ranks.
Okay, so they get 2 rounds.
Of
2
boost
rounds
die.
of boost dice.
So I'm gonna take the little blue thing and just put it up here so we know we have a
rounds of boost
inspiring rhetoric.
die.
Hopefully that helps you remember.
From my
You
leadership
know I'm the worst about it. Keep me in check. I should have asked, were you spending a strain to use that as a maneuver or an action? Because if you can do it as an action and it's no strain, but if you want to do something else for your main action, it'd be 1 strain to use that as a maneuver.
I want to just use it as the
Full action.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Any more maneuvers you want to take? Do you want to take cover behind a?
I would say I want to step back
Everybody should
behind
probably.
her. Yeah. I want to step back behind Foxy because I don't want to get caught in the crossfire of.
Okay.
And then that starts shooting back.
So I'm going to say that you are taking cover, Kyla.
Yes.
And so that would be an action and a maneuver for you, unless you want to spend strain for a second maneuver.
Nope, that's it.
All right, so we will move on to the next person.
So you're gonna move that.
Okay.
Step forward.
You're shooting it. Yep.
Okay.
Give me my flamethrower.
Please. Okay, so
Worth the flower.
1 maneuver to step forward into short range of this thing. For me, it shows that your flamethrower skill is 2 yellows. Is that right? And then the difficulty of the shot will be 1 purple and 1 black. And so that setback die is coming from the droid's defense. Yeah.
And then,
Yes, 2 yellow.
And then short.
Okay.
oh, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't have short in there, it might not build the pool. We might have extra dice. We do have extra dice in there.
Those are the dice you use.
Hold on. Okay. Start up. Do it from the top because it adds it twice. Then you gotta clear them out. So if you tap the dice, it'll pop them out. There you go.
There.
So you choose the
short.
enemy, short, the weapon, and then build pool. When you're in the center, it tells you exactly what dice to use.
Okay.
And
2 yellows
you
and
also get a boost.
a black. And which one is the boost die?
Blue.
The light blue?
Yeah. You're still holding the catch up.
Put it back to its
It's over here on the. If you go all the way to the sidebar, there's a little ray gun that's your weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes life so much
Oh, I
easier.
see.
Ooh, that looks like a really good shot, you guys.
Sandwiches.
Oh my goodness.
Am I in your way, man?
No, this is great. So 4 success. So on here it shows your flame projector's base damage is 8. We add 4 for all of your success. So this thing takes a ton of damage. It does have a soak of 4, so it's gonna take 8 wounds. It's pretty crispy.
We don't
It's
need all the
smoky,
sound effects.
but it's not dead.
I'm having
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no,
Still
it's
going.
still going. The eye of it like fixates on you. That being said, if you wanted to spend 2 strain and take a second maneuver, you could send Lumi after it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any idea. I would love to do that.
Right.
What do I have that I've not used Illumi in combat before?
So, if you have Lumi selected on the game table, you can go through the same sort of deal that you just did for Fox.
So we go back to the game table.
Yeah, she should be on there. I think you added her.
Yeah, I think I did too. Oh, okay. That's
So you
cool.
pick that.
Nice.
Engaged, because she'll have to leap at it, because she uses teeth and claws. You'll select teeth and claws, hit build pool, and it will set it up. And as you can see, there's no setback on this because the droid has no melee.
Oh, what range is it? It's short, right?
Engaged.
Oh, engaged.
Yeah, because she's got teeth and claws.
It's not adding it to the table,
Let me try.
but it's I'm
I got
getting
it.
2
I got it.
yellows and 2 purples.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
2 yellows and 2 purples. I gotta go back.
It just rejects. Okay, that's all right.
2 yellows and 2
So
purples.
yeah, her skill's 2 yellows. So 2 yellow dice, 2 purple dice, and then let's see her mold.
Does she get the inspiring boost die as well?
Go for it. Go for it.
2 yellows, 2 purples, and a blue.
Let's see the
Okay, you guys are connected through the force.
Beautiful.
Come on, Lumi.
I believe in you. Oh, dang. Okay. So,
This is good, right?
yes.
Yes.
These 2 cancel, and the threat and the advantage cancel, but we have technically 2 success and a triumph.
Nice.
Triumphs are like the good things. You could use it in this instance to possibly crit it, but let's deal with damage first and then see what we want to do with it. So, so she had 2 leftover success. The base damage on her teeth and claws is 4, so she's going to deal 6, but we got to get through Viper Probe Droid Soap, which is actually 4.
Okay.
So it takes 2. It's not quite down yet. So let's see. What are Lumi's options on her teeth and claws? I'm just going to take a quick peek. I'm going to randomly roll something here. Oh, I can't roll it. Let me go to her page. I don't know if she has knockdown or vicious or anything like that. She has pierce 2 and knockdown. Okay, so pierce 2 means that it cuts through 2 points of soap. So let me up that damage.
See
That's exactly enough.
if you
Actually,
go to the wall, not the waffle,
on her weapons on
her
the
weapons.
yeah. So
All I see is the teeth and claws.
that's all that shows up for me. I don't know. We don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll say because of that pierce 2, that actually does enough to cut through 2 points of its force soak, and that's exact damage to take this thing out. So, do you want to describe how she takes it out? As you launch her at this thing and she mauls it?
Yeah. So she's like up on my shoulder, right? She's been riding around while we've been traipsing through the canyons, and we I don't remember what the connection is called, but like we have
Yeah, you have a bond.
so I can communicate. We can communicate like through feelings, whatever. And she launches herself off my shoulder, wraps her really nice, long, sharp claws into the probe droid and just starts like, you guys have seen a cat with a ball of yarn, right? Wires are going everywhere. It's like a roll of toilet paper. The pieces are going everywhere. She gets a tooth into the eye and
I don't know if it adds to it or not, but like in my brain, I sort of picture that your eyes glow the Night Sister magic, and then her eyes also glow the green, like that
would be
smoke.
cool. Yeah.
But you do have a triumph on that. What would you like to use it for? Obviously, it's going down, so there's no point for like critical hits or anything like that. Although it will take one.
What would be really cool? I mean, that's all died. What would be?
It could be a cool story thing. Just to shoot an idea out there, you could say that maybe she dismantles the communications part, or
I say
The hard drive.
yeah,
hard
yeah,
drive, the comms,
None of the reports
yeah.
can go back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some ideas. But if you have
Yeah.
something cooler, I am totally open. I think I'm looking at your sheet.
Oh no, these are just kind of some
Suggestions,
suggestions, ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, I think destroying the communications would be fantastic. So that something can be reported.
So you're trying to sneak in.
Yes.
Pretty much to Elkaris's relief. You see as Lumi is just ripping this thing to shreds. Like the communications module popped out. Like the camera and everything just sort of like popped out of the eye. And this thing collapses on the ground. It's smoking and burning, and like all the wires are pulled out. And at this point, Lumi's probably like tugging on wires in her mouth, and just sort of like batting at it.
Like, no, it's
As the Kit Kats do.
Yep.
So unfortunately for the rest of you, sorry, no combat turns.
That's okay.
good though. We took the damn thing out.
I didn't use any strain, so we're good.
Fox annihilated it.
So, what are y'all doing? You have just revealed the passageway that leads to the governor's house that was inside this like darkened. If I remember right, you kind of described it as like a shopping mall type.
It was like a big empty warehouse.
Yeah.
A strip center. It was
Yeah.
like an empty warehouse, and it looked like a pile of wood.
That's
like
right.
sort of like plank wood, and you clicked one down, and it started opening the hatch.
So now we have an open door, and I'm just going to turn off our red alert here because obviously we no longer need that. So what are you all doing? The mouth of this secret entrance is open. There's just sort of ambient like echo sounds coming from it.
Are we going in?
But it seems like no one's noticed yet.
Maybe we should go in, right? Maybe can we send Tenny in first to do a quick scan?
I mean, I don't think we should go in now with the bot there because we don't know.
Oh, they
it
might.
was.
So we blew it up.
We don't know what. Yeah, but we don't know if there was anything.
Did they get any
It-
communications out before?
And
Yeah,
Right.
You're gonna-
it's in behind the door.
Oh yeah. Through the
And
door.
they're going to be
Immediately
checking
to the
in
left.
on reports from it too.
So, Fox had a triumph on that. So, as part of that triumph, we narrated that the communications and everything were completely knocked out.
Yeah.
So the
So
idea
even
is
like
that,
before, as they never got
yeah,
anything.
yeah, like it witnessed, it saw you guys, and then immediately between the flamethrower and
Okay.
Lumi, you like annihilated this thing's ability to send a communication back. Yeah, it's the beautiful thing on the track.
Of course.
Yeah,
So I know I took 2 strain. Denise said she thought Lumi took 2 strain. What
Lumi
do I do? Because she doesn't have any.
Lumi doesn't take on that. The only person who takes strain for that second maneuver would be Fox.
Okay.
Lumi would only take strain if she had like maybe excess threat or on an attack, or because when she takes her turn, when you use your maneuver to give her a turn, she's able to take one action, one maneuver.
Okay.
So it's that second maneuver that causes strain intake, but it applies to Fox, who's
We have packs of the antiviral with us, right?
I think you all do.
Yes, we did
and,
take
I had 2 of them.
and you also have the strained blue virus liquid on you guys. So, and I believe Pesky still has the Imperial coat cylinder and everything.
Yeah, I've got my backpack with all the
Okay.
goodies.
So the pack's got all the research papers and all that stuff.
Do
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want to go in and see what's going on? You know this area. You know what's going on. Or are you hiding stuff from us?
Not hiding anything from me.
As you flip over your notepad.
I'm like, I'm gonna stay out of this.
So, meta question. I don't know the game that much. Do you? So, like in D&D, if you don't take a long rest, you gain. I forget what it's called, where you have like disadvantage on checks. And
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So this is like
Exhaustion.
This is like past exhaustion. This is like past the middle of the night. So if we continue going, is this going to negatively affect us?
It could
going forward?
potentially, but I will
Okay.
say at the end of an encounter, because we just had combat, we do cool and discipline checks to try and recover strain. So since you took 2, I would definitely recommend it. If anyone has strain,
Mhm.
I would recommend doing this check. If not, don't worry about it. But it's simple, whichever's better for you, cool or discipline.
Okay.
You'll roll those dice and you'll recover the amount of strain equal to success, which will be the stars.
So cool or discipline?
Yes, whichever's better.
My cool is super high.
So Fox will recover
That's
1.
Whoops. That's supposed to be 3 greens. Sorry.
Oh,
I mean,
do you want to roll a green real quick?
Do I lose 1 because of this?
No. So you recover 3 strain.
Oh,
that's
okay.
blanking.
Oh, I thought the blow
What are we?
symbols
What
were
are
bad.
I have
No,
strain.
stars are
See
good.
if I
These
can
are
remember.
bad dice.
Okay.
So black, purple, and red are the oh no dice,
Okay.
and then all the others are totally good dice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better.
So do I get just 1 because of the
Just one.
That's
yeah.
fine. I needed just 1, so we're good.
A lot of advantage, but unfortunately on those you're looking for success. On a medicine check, it's literally reversed because life is hard. Still just the 1.
And don't forget, everybody, we have the +2 on the wounds count for this as well.
Yes. Thanks to Elcaris's desire for information that you are all slowly tugging on right now. But yeah, if as things go on, we might have like a resilience check or something like that going into the night. But at the moment, everyone's doing okay.
Okay.
So if you all want to push in a bit, you can. If you want to wait and come back, that is also an option.
I think now, I mean, we've taken out that probe droid. If we go back and then come back again, we're gonna have to likely deal with another one plus
And they might send,
increased security.
yeah, because they
because
have
one
one.
was destroyed. I think if we're gonna go in now is a better time.
I think we should hide the droid first.
Get Pesky in charge.
Because if anyone comes through, you know.
Would that be like the raise the body?
Pesky would love to disable the electronics.
I would love to take it with
Go for it.
So like the communications and everything totally wiped out.
Right, right.
And a lot of things are like actively burning right now. But if you want to give me a mechanics check and see what you can find on this little sucker.
see if there's anything useful you can.
Yeah, if there's anything left.
Motor or
And we can
something.
just
Or-
bury the rest of it in the sand.
Then I could just find the voice box and just go. Bang, bang, bang,
So
bang,
while
bang.
he's doing that, can we
Just
look
scare
for a
people with
place
To
to
hide it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a survival check. I'm gonna say, or I don't know,
There we
even
go,
maybe
mechanics.
knowledge, education of like I know where the good places are to hide things in a warehouse.
My survival is 2
Pesky,
yellows and a green.
Go ahead and add 2 purples on that,
Okay, 2 purples.
and then all your good dice.
All right, then you got I only have
Do
to
we both go or just 2 our
You,
fire?
you can work together. Since yours is the higher one, you could say that Kyla adds a boost die to your check,
2 yellows, a green, and a blue. Then.
and then go ahead and throw
I
on
don't think that was-
2 purple dice for the difficulty, and we'll just see what you all find as like the best hiding spot.
I don't think that worked.
No, it did work. So you have 1 success. There's
Oh my
a couple
gosh.
strain on there. So Pesky, as you begin like
do have
pulling
a
through the
triumph,
debris
but
and everything,
I
it's
don't
still
really-
a little warm, unfortunately, since Fox like fried this thing. So you burn your little hands just a little bit of singe. I'm gonna say you take 2 strain as you are prying this thing apart. But you do manage to find like the power box and stuff like that. So if an energy weapon or a powered device loses power or ammo, you can use it to essentially recharge it. So if you're shooting an energy weapon and you get a despair, we're gonna pretend that you don't lose power to that weapon or some other device. But yeah, so power cells. The kind of like camera eye is totally all scratched up. But you know, there's random like wires and things like that. You might be able to use it to like put some sort of mechanism together later. But yeah, so random stuff, but the important piece is definitely like a power cell. You can totally use that as a tool. Sweet. All right. How did the survival check go? Oh dang. Okay, so those do cancel. technically we have a success here and a success here that get canceled by our 2 failures. So we have a triumph and an advantage. So you all are looking around this warehouse, and there's not like great hiding spots for the droid, but we have a triumph. So there's no success in finding a good hiding place for the buddy, as it were. But what would be cool on a triumph for something else?
Pesky finds a way to put all of it in his bag.
Even the parts that are still on there.
I have a really big bag.
Find
This thing
something.
is probably at least Pesky's
Yeah.
size.
It's a triumph, right?
Something that we can find out.
I have a tent, or I've got a survival.
Like,
Why don't you just cover it like a body?
oh my god.
Shove it off in the corner, throw a tarp over it.
Right off of the supplies.
Clearly, nothing
I'd
gets
like
big
to
hair.
find something that's going to be useful, like a tool or information wise in this area of the warehouse, because obviously it's a warehouse. It's being used for something.
Yeah.
What we don't,
I
but we
know
don't.
it's being used for.
There's something that helps us get in.
Ooh, got some stuff.
We know how to get in.
Is the warehouse not connected to anything? Like it's just.
I will say, okay, so as you're looking around for a spot to find, trying to find a spot to hide this body, you see like a crate and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be perfect. And so you like go to lift the lid off, and it just falls apart. But when you get the lid off and all the walls fall down on this cargo, I will say that you find like uniforms. Like janitorial uniforms in the crate of various changes.
Now relative.
Definitely. Okay, that's really good. I think we should then change into these as we
Yep.
attempt to.
That way we can be even less suspicious.
Yes.
The height difference might be a little strange, but there is one that is pesky size.
How perfect.
It has a gray hood.
I just wear it over my cloak. It's
Oh.
cut up underneath.
It's just like the awkward like bunch.
Yeah. So that's where.
All right, let's change and go exploring.
Okay.
I don't
So-
have tits. I thought it did.
The idea was
I
like,
think it has a thermal cloak.
I do have a thermal cloak, but I have lots of wire and rope.
can we shove it into the crate that we found?
So the
Oh,
it fell
sounds
apart when
like
you took the lid off.
Okay.
But you could kind of like shove the droid over into a corner and sort of like put the crate debris over
Around
the top.
It just looks like a
Okay, we
sort of
can
flood.
Prop it up against
It
it.
just has to be hidden for like a couple hours.
Yeah, just give us enough time.
And it's
in a dark corner, right? Yeah.
It's a dark
right.
place.
It's burned. It's supposed to black anyway.
Fine.
So you all begin making your way into this secret passage. It's pretty long and it like slopes. So you feel like it's going deeper down underneath the
Okay.
governor's palace. Eventually you do like hit a very narrow point of like stairs, and while it's probably comfortable for Pesky, for the rest of you, it feels a bit like walking towards the door in Alice in Wonderland, where everything has shrunk and you're getting bigger. So you have to like stoop and like make your way up the stairs, but there is essentially like a oh my god, words escape me. Trap door. Essentially a trap door that you reach. It's like a maintenance door. And when you approach it, it like does a little like and it kind of wiggles, but it doesn't actually open. What do you all do?
Is there a control panel?
Yeah. There's definitely a control panel. You can just make out the little like lights sort of blinking on it.
Is there a slot for an Imperial
Well-
code cylinder?
Yeah. If not, we have Tenny.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you all could
And we
attempt
could-
to slice it. You can test the cylinder on it.
See if Tani can get
Do
it
we
open.
want to test the cylinder or just have a droid go in and like?
I mean, if the
It might be
cylinder-
less suspicious to have Tinny than if it's like the wrong
it'd
or
be
somebody
less
who's not
suspicious
supposed to
to have
be.
the cylinder.
You think?
Because if a robot hacks it, you're gonna know.
But what if
the
the cylinder
cylinder-
is something that somebody that's not supposed
Yeah.
to be there?
But it belongs to the guy
but
that
it's
owns
yeah,
it,
it's the
though,
guy
isn't it?
who's like
Or like
he's like running through the program. So theoretically, he would
But
be.
you didn't
using
tell us that we only knew that out of meta.
Yeah, but you know that you
Wait,
guys
wait.
know that it's.
Well, I know the
that-
cylinder opens all the science books.
All right, well then let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I already have it.
Well, yeah.
All right. See what happens.
Okay, so you're testing the
The cylinder.
Okay, so you go ahead and you wave this next to the like computer panel.
While you're doing this, I want to add Tenny is making all kinds of beeps at you because I wanted to help out.
It's threatened. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. Screwdriver.
Yeah, just like I'm a little like electrocution or whatever.
Yeah.
So you wave the code cylinder next to the panel, and it does actually open up. There is like cold kind of fog air that sort of rolls in from where you're entering. It's not lit. Like you just see darkness right now, and then this fog rolling in. And
I'm
it's
going
chilled.
to put on my
I have.
Can I,
Oh, Ross.
can I use my force powers to light it up a little bit? Just bring the light up enough to not have us tripping over each other in the dark.
I'm gonna say I would like to go in with my scanner goggles and see if I can see anything immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I hold it?
Oh.
glowing?
Okay, hold on.
I jumped on that way too quickly.
So you peek up just to see what there is to see before activating any sort of lights or anything like that. It looks to be like a hallway. It is chilled. So it definitely vibes very much like the laboratory that you all had discovered back on Quinn Station.
Okay.
But when you pop your head up, you see like the heel of what you feel to be humanoid, but it's at an angle that makes you think it's crawling. Suddenly like jolt down like past a corner of the hallway.
There's something in there. It makes me think of the lab from Quinn Station.
Right. So, but that makes sense because all of the stuff that we've found from there has tied into
And
this
this
place
code
so far.
cylinder has opened this up.
Right.
Something did move.
How tall is the hallway? Yeah. Like, do they have to be crawling? Is that what?
Pretty tall. So you, with your scanner goggles, you have pretty good net vision. Obviously, you look up. I mean, it is like a standard Imperial hallway, especially for what you would expect to see in the
Yeah.
governor's palace.
Okay.
I would say 12 to 15 feet tall. So no reason for anything to be crawling.
Okay.
That being said, I'm going to flip one of my destiny points as I knock all the things around. And immediately, like lights inside the facility flip on. And give me a perception check as you sort of like, I assume you're probably going to like bring your head back down.
Yeah. All right.
Is that light up where we are too, or where we're looking into?
It's just coming, it's streaming down in through the door. So give me an average perception check. So 2 purples.
No. Normally I like purple, but not tonight.
No, purple's not as much fun.
Okay. No, I'm okay with this.
No,
Well, we gotta-
yeah. So no successes. You have plenty of advantage though. You can't quite make out what's being said, but something along the lines of like muffled voices saying the computer showed something, and then like it's muffled as you like drop your head down out of the floor and back into the little crouch space.
Okay, we're all in janitor's uniforms, so I don't think we necessarily need to be sneaky about it. I think we just walk in.
Yes. Pretend
like we belong here because
It'll
Yeah,
be
we're-
less if we act
we're in
like
uniform.
4
we
janitors
don't
coming
have
at once.
ladders or hard
Yeah,
hats.
shit's starting.
We could like
That is true. You all did come
That's
around
alright,
time
well,
gracious.
So then, I mean, maybe we
Go
can
in?
just find another group of
we could just
other workers coming onto the ship to kind of blend in with.
nonchalantly walk in, whistle instantly, and I have a.
All right.
I used to corner my robe. It's like Jawa Clean.
Well, you all were
Yes,
discussing from the maintenance hatch. There is 2 individuals who are like actually walking by. You can hear their footsteps suddenly getting louder and louder. And does anyone step out at this moment, or
I'll step up.
you step out? Okay, so Carson, you step out, and immediately you see an Imperial officer, and he has a stormtrooper with him. It's not the guy you've been looking for, but you're pretty sure this is like one of his aides or something. You've seen him around, and as soon as he sees you, he says, "We're gonna have to put this area under lockdown. Don't worry about cleaning it for tonight."
Okay. So I'll just call everybody else. Like, hey guys, we're done here. And then I'll attempt to walk past them.
Okay. So give me a deception check, just to test this guy. Let me go grab.
Don't I have something that helps out with deception checks?
I have 5 yellows on this.
Wow.
I think we'll be,
Nice.
okay.
Those are definitely very good odds.
I have 5
So
green.
assuming you
I
don't
have
lose
3 green.
3 of your
No.
deception.
Wait, hold on. I got pretty good.
So the difficulty of this will be 2 reds, just versus his. And let's just really quick. I'm gonna check what Kyla's talents are.
I'm saying I thought I had something that helps with these, but I can't.
You do have that natural charmer, which once per session lets you re-roll deception checks. You also have plausible deniability, but
Yeah.
there's no setback die on this one.
Okay, I'm saying no. There's that.
So if you wanted to say that you're assisting in some way, then if so, mechanically speaking, if Kyla is the one making the check, then she has the opportunity to use her once per session reroll should things go badly. If your characters are working together, you can choose the best of both worlds on your skill checks.
Deception is significantly better than yours.
I say
Yeah, you got 5 yellows, right?
you got 5 yellows. Damn.
Yeah.
Why are you taking my dice?
I feel like
I
you
just
good
need a good
odds.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need a lot of yellows. You have all okay, you have yellows. Okay. It's up to you.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Mine is just overall just better.
Let's see it happen. I feel like you're Oh.
Not very good.
oh my goodness.
Pretty bad.
So
And you were literally just sitting here bragging about it.
I wasn't bragging. I just said mine is significantly better.
That's
Just
bragging.
because the dice rolled bad.
her folks at home.
Yes, the dice rolled themselves bad.
I just dropped them. They rolled themselves.
Okay.
They can stop where they
Just remember, a roll is like yeah, not don't drop them because they pay you back this way. So we have 3 blank dice. These all cancel out. So our success and our failure cancel out, and our threat and our advantages all cancel out. So this is a flat wash. So you all begin marching out past this guy, and the stormtrooper kind of he's struggling away that the armor kind of gives that clanking together of the plates, but keeps walking. But the Imperial officer, he sort of picks up on that. And did you have your identification on you?
No, we just started today.
Give me another deception check.
Oh,
I am going to upgrade this one.
You wanted to take roll on this.
So 2 reds and 1
Sitting
purple.
back and watching.
We're all hoping to not get arrested, right?
Sitting back watching.
I just feel like
I have all these backup thoughts going on in my mind.
it's like Quinn Station all over again.
Right.
But this is something
It's significantly better.
Yeah, so like these do cancel. Oh, there's that other red. Oh no. It was,
There's the wall is really high on this roller, so it blocked my sight.
we have 1, 2, 3, 4 advantage and 1 failure. He is having a hard time believing you. Granted, you have a good amount of advantage, so I'm gonna give Kyla maybe an opportunity.
I want to come in and I'm going to smack him upside the head and be like, "You idiot! How can you forget your identification? Is this stupid land? Like, come on, let's go!" And I'm going to just grab him and I'm going to start storming down. Let's go! You're going to get punished for this.
So let's do a combo deception check. Use Taurus' skill, so steal all the yellow dice.
I feel like I should just get ready to use the flamethrower.
Jawa just clean.
2 reds.
Clean.
I'm going to say at this point we have a setback. Just because baseline he thinks y'all are fishy. He's not super buying it. We'll see how well you land this.
So can I then use my plausible deniability?
Yes, you can. Give that a try. Woo! It's on 2 successes.
So violent.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god, it's gonna make life really interesting. So here's the thing. Here's the cool thing. So these are despair and failure, but this is triumph and success. So we're automatically say that the failure and the success cancel. Despair and triumphs never cancel. So we're gonna figure that out. Let's get spicy. But we have 4 success, 2 advantage, triumph, and a despair. I think I already know what I'm going to do with that despair. He buys this bit. As soon as you smack him, he immediately is like, you really need to listen to your boss more often. And like while he's like lecturing you about the importance of following imperial code, you can't have chaos or everything will just go to the rebels. And immediately you will hear like a down the hallway. This guy immediately like stiffens and he's like looking in both directions at this point. The stormtrooper has like taken out the gun and he's sort of looking both ways. We should probably exit this area. And he like begins to like book it faster back in the direction he came from that you all were headed in. He's actually going at a pretty decent trot for a man in uniform and fancy shiny boots. It's very comical. And the stormtrooper begins kind of quickly following him, but he is waiting for you all to begin moving with the officer.
Okay. So
Okay,
we're gonna go in.
As you are like chasing after this guy, he gets down to the end of the hall where you saw that turn, and immediately a humanoid-sized thing like comes flying out from beyond the corner and just tackles this guy, this Imperial officer. Immediately there's just blood kind of flying everywhere, splattering the white walls as like his arm is literally blown off from the force of this thing like impacting in the torso. It's super pale and fleshy looking. There appear to be like dark spikes coming out of it. And this guy is just screaming as this thing is shredding him to pieces.
Oh.
Immediately, the stormtrooper begins like firing on this thing and yelling at you all to move upstairs as fast as possible. What do you all?
I think we listened. We get the hell out of there.
So,
Because we don't pull out any weapons that we have because then they'll be
We shouldn't have it as janitors. Sorry, the cat's my emotional support too.
I need everyone to give me either coordination or athletics, whichever is better to essentially haul out of this place.
Oh.
All right, guys, let's go.
2 greens. That's all I got.
We got this.
2 greens, and anything else?
The difficulty of it is going to be 1 purple, so that is easy.
Okay.
Just this thing's slightly distracted by its new dinner.
Why do you have two?
It's getting
Why
shot
do you
at.
have 2 blues?
I believe it comes from some talents
That's what
that
it tells me.
Oh,
card has. Yeah. Oh dang. Okay, so these cancel. We have
Oh.
2 advantage here. That looks good. You have 2 success, 1 advantage.
Nice. Okay.
Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so we have a flat wash on Pesky.
Okay.
Flat wash is better than.
So, Elkaris and Fox, you both are like, you've been in survival situations before. You didn't need to look twice at that thing to know, like, probably time to GTFO. You are both really booking it. So Pesky and Kyla, you had advantage, so you're a little bit further ahead than Pesky. Pesky, you're kind of falling behind. I think you had curiosity as a thing with your character.
Probably.
And you feel a little bit compelled to like look back at this thing and try to figure out what is that.
Just right backwards.
It's really slowing you down, and also like it's probably awkward since you wore your robes inside your. It's probably like very awkward while you're trying to do this. But you're looking back at this thing. It's like tearing up this Imperial officer, and then immediately it sort of turns on the stormtrooper and just slashes. It's slashing at him. It's trying to get into the armor. You see it like trying to like bite on it. And while it's trying to fight this or eat this man, it kind of like does a double take and notices you're there, and immediately begins running after you all. So
Sorry.
So I'm going to have everyone do 1 more athletics or coordination, whichever is better. As you begin pushing towards the door, you can see the lab door. It is not currently locked because the Imperial officer has just come through. You can see the little green light above it that indicates it is in fact open. Give me 1 more check. I am going to say still easy, so the 1 purple. And let's see what happens.
It's the thing. No, it's not.
Okay, so Pesky, that's actually really good. So
Okay.
you have a success advantage.
Yay.
Let me take a peek.
Actually, a lot better.
Okay, so 2 success for Fox. You have success advantage. Okay, so Elkaris, you have advantage. But you and Fox were in at the front originally. So at this point, everyone begins to pull ahead. Fox, you're at the door. And basically, the 3 of you are essentially on 1 plane. I am going to give the stormtrooper like 1 opportunity to based on what happens to the stormtrooper, I gotta go find his skill. He's all alone, so he's not that skilled. We'll see if he can save you at the moment. It's not looking super promising. All right. I'm gonna roll his athletics really quick.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, geez. Oh, actually, Elkaris, I think you're in luck. So he has 1 floating success, and he has some threat. So he is really trying to hang in there, wrestling with this thing. And as it is like chasing after you, you're turning and looking at it, you see like weird black goop dripping from its fangs. It has like jet black eyes. It looks like it used to be a person in the face. Like it's just everything's like melted. And it's chasing after you on like all 4s, massive claws on its hands. And just before it reaches you, this stormtrooper really pushing with all his might, full body tackles this thing and is holding it on the floor and is yelling, "Get out, get out!" As he's wrestling with this creature. So you all are able to make it out the door. What do you do?
I think
Close
we
the
call
door?
the session.
You close it? Okay.
Here, you open the door.
Oh my god.
If you don't lock it, we'll find out.
We get out, we close the door, maybe we lock it.
Yeah.
In this
It's
section.
just a stormtrooper on the other side with the bloody hand.
All right, I'm gonna say
20 XP for that one. We did some infiltration. We fought a droid. We saw a thing. We don't know what that was.
Yeah.
But yeah. There we are.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hope you guys liked it as much as we did. I know there were a couple of times it was literally like, what's going on?
You gotta use your flamethrower.
We got to blow up a.
Oh my God,
A
Lily
droid?
destroyed that thing.
Yeah. I think that's what has me in combat.
That Pierce 2 on her boss.
You know,
so good.
Yeah.
Penny was all excited to help out, and our Jawa had to steal her thunder.
Jawa just looks clean.
Jawa Clean.
He's so clean.
Not the
First light died inside. Blood, like, dang my job.
Wouldn't it be eliminated from
Jawa Clean.
Needless to say, that Stormtrooper died.
Well, if you liked this portion of the adventure, definitely come back next week as we find out what goes on in the governor's mansion.
Yeah.
And hopefully
Sorry.
find out what that creature was. Or human? Who knows?
Right. Are you supposed to be human at one point?
Yeah, so from our galaxy to yours.
It's supposed to be with you.
Always.
Oh man. I can't believe
Thank you for listening to Sisterhood of the Traveling Bantha, written and produced by Denise McKay,
Edited and produced by Rexy Jupiter.
and with special brand marketing help by Bailey Hawkins.
Original logo design by Tyler Rigney.
And intro and outro music provided by Galactic Empire. And you can find us on all streaming platforms at Traveling Bantha and now on YouTube.
Don't forget, we also have a Discord where we have channels for all kinds of things. So remember to come join us there and sign up for our Patreon. You get exclusive merch, behind the scenes look, monthly Women of Star Wars episode, and more things as we're always adding them.
And special thank you to Jedi Knight members and higher, including Rooney, Michael Beavers, and James Peak.
And Mark Collier.
And from our galaxy to yours,
May the Force be with you.
always.